Have you ever walked into a room and felt like the energy smacked you in the face before anyone even said a word? That's not you being dramatic. That's your sensitivity doing its job, alerting you to what your natural born gift of hypersensitivity is picking up on. What's up, Soul Fam? It's your girl, Chosen One, back with another dose of truth, transformation, and enlightenment for all my empaths, intuitives, and high vibe beings out there. And today, I'm breaking down what it really means when your emotions feel like too much and why it's not a flaw. It's your sacred frequency. But here's the real question. Is your sensitivity a curse, or is it your hidden calling that no one taught you how to use or fine-tune? The first sign of your sensitivity is you're seen as the one who overreacts, or aka the overreactor. You ever call out someone who disrespected you politely, and they hit you with, "Wow, I was just playing," or they say, "You always take things too seriously." Nah, that wasn't a joke. That was a jab wrapped in sarcasm, and your soul caught it. Because being an empath is like having emotional X-ray tunnel vision. You always feel the undertones behind the energy of the words that others can't hear. But the world calls you too sensitive for picking up what they were trying to sneak past you. You're like a finely tuned piano. When someone hits the wrong key, even softly, you definitely are the one to hear it. You feel it. You know it doesn't belong. You're not overreacting. You're just not numb nor dumb. And that, my love, is a God-given gift. The second sign I'm going to share about your sensitivity is you feel like an emotional dumping ground. You're the friend people call when they're falling apart. You're the one who gets the "can I vent" text at 2 a.m. in the morning. They come crying, unpacking, releasing, and then they bounce on you. No "how are you?" No check-ins, no refill when you're empty. And you start to feel like a spiritual trash can, right? People just dump their emotional junk off on you. And you're left sitting in it, wondering, why do I care so much when nobody checks on me? Well, here's the truth. You only attract pain because your presence brings peace as an empath. But you are not their healer on demand. You have to know when to cut off your energy supply and stand firm in protecting your energy and well-being. Think of it like this. You're like a well. People come to drink from your energy often, but if you don't refill yourself, you'll run dry. That's why I say, your sensitivity needs boundaries like your body needs water. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Check out a few of my energy protection videos to help guard your energy from depletion, linked at the end of this video. The third sign I'm going to share is you fall victim to the isolation trap. You stop going to parties, you avoid phone calls, even being around family starts to feel loud. And not because they're yelling, but because the vibes are simply off. Your soul craves solitude, silence, and space. Not because you're antisocial, but because your inner soul system is saying, I need space to breathe and come back to me. And then the guilt creeps in. You start to believe the lies and wonder, am I weird? Am I broken? Let me be clear. You are not broken, you're breaking cycles. You are recalibrating your nervous system in a world that's addicted to noise. Think of yourself like a crystal. You absorb energy, but you also need cleansing. You cannot stay in chaos and expect to shine. It doesn't work like that. The last sign I'm going to share about your sensitivity is the environmental overload that you feel. You ever walk into a mall, a big event, or even a cluttered house, and within minutes your head is spinning, your chest feels tight, and you are done. There's way too many people and too many smells bombarding your nostrils, and too much of anything feels like overwhelm to your spirit. No wonder why you have a headache by the time you get home. And it's so crazy how sensitive we are to things. Sometimes lights feel like lasers, conversations feel like sirens, and your body just says, nope. It's not anxiety, it's not overthinking, it's sensory saturation. A lot of children in our generation nowadays have sensory overload, and of course, they get labeled other things at the doctor, but that's a whole nother video for another day. You see, your gift is that you can pick up on everything, but without protection, it turns into overwhelm. So the key is to protect your energy, and I have lots of videos on my channel that will help you do just that. Think of it like an antenna. You pick up every station, spiritual, emotional, and energetic. And when too many frequencies collide, it creates static. That's why grounding, shielding, and emotional energy regulation aren't luxuries for us, they're necessities. Now, if any of these hit your heart like, yes, that's me, then you already know what time it is. You're not crazy. You were chosen. But chosen ones need training, guidance, and healing. That's why I offer one-on-one mentorship sessions, personal private soul work where I help you turn your sensitivity into your superpower. If you're ready to protect your energy, set spiritual boundaries, and own your intuitive authority, book a call below or sign up for our membership program. We don't play with transformation over here. And for my soul fam that just needs a quick hit of clarity, check out my angel donation for just $33.33. You get to ask me one soul deep question and I'll respond with an email. Link below. You are not here to shrink. You are not here to apologize for your light. Your sensitivity should not be seen as a setback. Look at it as your sacred energy radar machine. You were made to feel deeply, love powerfully, and also heal courageously. But first, you must honor the gift. This is Chosen One, your soul sister and empath mentor, reminding you that the world needs your energy, but you need your protection. Stay solid, stay sacred, and don't forget, what feels like a curse is often just an untrained gift.